This kind of behavior and code of conduct, when adhered to strictly, helps create the interactive atmosphere that will keep visitors coming back. It is also considered good manners in the blogosphere. Step 2. Quality blog posts. Good quality blog posts can be about any topic, but they share a few key characteristics. Good blog posts use a good grammar and spelling, inform or entertain the reader, and contain accurate and true information. Good grammar and spelling are essential to a good blog, and yet many bloggers ignore the basics of good writing when posting to their blogs. Some think that because a blog is less formal than other kinds of web communications, rules don't matter. However, this is not true. It is especially untrue if you plan on using the blog as a source of income. You don't have to be perfect, but using a spell checker before posting up your content and making an effort at good sentence structure will help you communicate with your readers. Using good grammar and spelling will also help improve your virtual reputation in the eyes of your readership. They will consider you to be more intelligent or at least very well educated. Other common grammatical crimes include writing in lowercase or all capital letters. When you write in capitals, it is easier, but people think you are yelling at them. No one likes to be yelled at because it is rude. When you write in all lowercase letters, it is hard to tell what is going on in a sentence. I could write about anything and you would get confused because lowercase letter posters often don't use any punctuation either, and it is really annoying to readers. For the sake of your readership, write using traditional punctuation, capital and lowercase lettering, and try to get your post presentable. Presentable posts are easy to read. They are broken into short paragraphs instead of one solid block of text. This makes post easier on the eye of your reader and makes your readers more likely to return to your blog. Also, short paragraphs with lots of white space look less intimidating to a potential reader than a dense block of text, which may scare them away. Keep your blog looking warm and inviting by having posts that look easy to browse. Next, your blog post should inform or entertain your readers. You earn repeat blog traffic by having useful information or quality entertainment items housed at your site. Idle thoughts and keyboard ramblings are not likely to earn your readers unless you are very funny. Therefore, earn repeat visitors by having good information available in your niche for your readership to enjoy. You will be surprised how far a reputation for good quality content can take you. Just having lots of information at your site is no good to your reader. He or she is looking for useful tidbits of information. It is your job to filter through the mountains of information out on the web and separate the wheat from the chaff. Present only the interesting and informative bits, and you will have readers loyally coming back to read all of your updates. Finally, a quality blog post should contain only accurate and true information. Gossip, slander, and lies are not popular in the real world, and they are not well liked in the blogosphere either. Also, deliberately spreading false information about individuals or companies online can get you into offline trouble with the law. So play it safe, check your facts, stick to what you know or can prove, and don't attempt to mislead your readers. An exception to this rule would be a gossip blog. If your website is Colorado Bluffs football rumors, then publishing less than 100% proven information is crucial to your venture. However, even if you run a celebrity gossip, sports commentary, or other entertainment blog, remember that deliberately misleading your readers and consistently publishing false data will ruin your reputation and drive traffic away from your site. Step 3. Getting ideas and doing research. Now that you know the basic elements of a blog post and the characteristics of a good quality blog post, you should be able to sit down and write as many as you like, right? Wrong. We'd all love to just have eloquent posts flow effortlessly from our fingertips, but it never seems to be that easy. Blogging can be fun and enjoyable, but it is also hard to just sit down at the computer and pound out dozens of good quality posts, even if you know a lot about your subject. No matter how well you know your niche topic, there will almost surely be days when you are not able to think of a single good idea for a post for your blog. Writer's block does not discriminate. It strikes online authors as well as their offline counterparts. Fortunately, there are two easy ways to find new topics and original content for your blog, both free. The first tool is Headlines, and the second tool is Google. When using Headlines, all you need to do is look at the breaking stories of the day and consider how your niche area is affected by the news. Responding to current events is a great way to keep your blog on the cutting edge of new developments. Also, by watching the news, you can get other ideas of things that might be weighing on your readers' minds. Headline reviews can also be a good way to incorporate outside material into your blog. One tactic that is often used is to copy a news story into your blog or provide a link to the news page for your readers. Above the link or news article, you can put a paragraph or two expressing your thoughts on the matter. It is a quick way to create more posts and more unique content for your blog. Another way you can get information to make a new blog post is to use Google Search for facts, ideas, and trend information. When using Google, you are searching for facts to help generate an original post for your blog. First, you need to consider an element of your topic to search for online. Then, you can run a Google search and see what you find. Naturally, you will get pages and pages of results for any query. However, one of the nice things about Google is that you can quickly and easily review large amounts of information. The first thing to note is that the results listed in the tan box on top and down the right-hand column of the page are paid placements. These are not organic results. Organic results are the naturally occurring matches for your search. Generally, the organic results section of Google will give you better quality information than paid placements, who may simply be trying to sell you their product rather than provide you with any information. To get original content from your Google research, select several results from your search page. Quickly read through the information presented on each page. Take notes of interesting points on a pad of paper or bookmark the web page for later use. When you are done, look back over your notes and think about your observations. You should now have enough material for a good, quick blog post. Just write up 2 to 3 paragraphs putting your spin on the information you found and post it to your blog. Finding content. Article directories. Step 1. What is an article directory? Now, if you find you don't have enough time to write your own blog entries, or if you would like to introduce other viewpoints or facts into your blog, you may want to consider using material from some of the many free online article directories. These websites are dedicated to providing all kinds of content, mountains and mountains of content, all free for you to use at your convenience in your blog. Why would anyone give content away like that? Actually, there are many reasons. Some authors want to make a name for themselves as experts in a certain area, so they write several articles on that topic to share. Others want to pull traffic to their personal web pages and share the articles they wrote for their own blogs or sites with the public with that aim in mind. Still others want to share information about a new product and welcome all comers to comment on the press release and link back to their product page. Of course, each and every one of these authors wants proper credit for their work. They get that credit when you include their byline, signature, information along with the article. This is usually a condition of using the free content. Also, most require that you publish the work as is, no editing, and that you link back to their website so that readers can see their information in context. However, these conditions are not a problem for most users, and you should be able to easily comply, opening up worlds of ready-made content for you to incorporate in your blog. Typically, all the information you will need to include with the article to cite it properly will be available at the end of the article in a little space called the resource box. This resource box will have the author's name, a link to a page of the author's choice, and sometimes a 1 or 2 sentence description of the author and the site included. Step 2. Using article directories. To use an article directory, first you have to find it. This is very, very easy. Simply go out to Google and search for free content, article directories, or web content. Millions of hits will direct you to a lifetime supply of free articles for use. Simply select an article directory from the list and begin looking for content. you will find more than you ever thought possible. You could spend the rest of your life reading through articles, and new articles would be created faster than you could keep up with them. However, rather than force you to look through each one, here are some of the better sources for free online content. Go Articles at www.goarticles.com. With more than 1 million articles available, this site is the largest free article site on the web. To be sure you are following the rules, click on the tab marked Publisher Guidelines and read over the regulations before using any content. Go Articles has slightly more user-friendly features and a better interface for users than other article directories. eZine Articles, www.ezinearticles.com. The low-resolution page layout is good if you have a slower internet connection. Each article is reviewed by a real person before it is posted out to shared, cutting down on low-quality and nonsense articles. eZine Articles is popular with many direct mail and copywriting gurus who maintain expert profiles there. Article Snatch at www.articlesnatch.com. A newer site but growing in size rapidly, offers more cross-link potential than other sites. This is because it allows authors to include multiple links in the resource box, while other article directories restrict authors to just one link in the resource box. Once you are at the article directory site, start browsing for content in your niche. You will likely see many articles, but don't go with the first halfway decent article you find. That's a bit lazy and a disservice to your readers. Try to read through 4 or 5 different articles until you can find one that really speaks to your niche and is likely to appeal to your readership. Step 3. Posting directory content. Once you have found an article you like, open a new window with your blog and prepare to do a blog post. On the article directory site, highlight the article that you would like to use in your blog. Remember to highlight the whole article, including the author's name and any other information contained in the signature line and resource box. Press Ctrl+C to copy the article. Now, click over to the window with your blog site. Press Ctrl+V to paste the entire article into your blog. Adjust the spacing and font size if needed, but remember you are not allowed to change the content of the article. When you are happy with how it looks, hit Submit to complete your post. The whole process should take less than 10 minutes and can be a great way to regularly introduce new content to your blog without being a drain on your personal time. Writing your own articles versus using article directories. Finding a balance. You have no doubt heard the recipe instruction that states, for best results, mix well. Your blog content is just like that recipe. Mixed sources of content can provide the right balance for your blog and give you the best results in terms of hooking readers and making money. If you only use content that you have written yourself, then while the blog is all you, all the time, your readers may not be getting a full picture of your niche. As a result of being confined to one perspective, they may become unhappy with your blog and quit coming back. This is not fair to you. You are putting a lot of effort into that content, so you deserve happy readers who visit often. However, only using content that you have found from other authors also presents problems. One is that when you use only other people's words, you have no unique personality or viewpoint of your own in the eyes of your viewers. They will not find you very interesting or value your blog as a unique source of information. After all, those articles are free to all takers. Even worse, those same readers will have no loyalty to you because they have no sense of your personality. You may be surprised at how important a personal connection with your readers can be when you're trying to make a successful blog. Marketing gurus like to talk about the concept of personal brand management, and it can be very important in the blogosphere. Essentially, your blog becomes an extension of your personality. Therefore, you want to use content to show readers who you are and how you think, even if that content came from an article directory. Thus, you need to carefully blend the articles you pull in from article directories or other blogs with your own unique post. This is the optimal solution to blog content, enough unique posts that readers know you and your personality, and enough outside content to add perspective and variety to your niche. Mixing will also allow you to periodically take breaks from writing. You can spend one afternoon finding 10 to 15 articles from another blog or article directory that you would like to include in your blog over the next month. Write up some reactions to the articles in advance, and you can then have the content ready to go when you need it. This can give you time off from the burden of constantly producing for the blog. Managing the pressure of keeping a good content blend and active blog posting schedule is one of the key things you will need to do as you grow your blog. Approach content management thoughtfully. Many bloggers start out only intending to put up a few posts in their spare time. Like you, they want to devote a few hours a week to this project. Unfortunately, they allow the blog to take over their life. A well-managed blog with good content doesn't need to be a part-time job. The key is to set a schedule or fixed budget for the amount of time you have to devote to the blog. Do you have 5 hours a week and no more? Do you have 6 hours this week, 3 next week, and 40 the week after that? Try to determine what percentage of your free time you are willing to give over to your blog business and stick to that number. Also, determining how much time you have to give to your blog can impact your content blend. Naturally, full-time bloggers have more time to carefully research and thoughtfully create unique posts each and every day. Some even do posting several times a day. As a part-time blogger, you can't reasonably expect to do that. Consider how much time it takes you to create a single blog post from scratch. If it takes you 2 hours to create a quality post for your blog, and you have 6 hours to give to your blog each week, then you can create 3 posts per week. If you would like to have more updates per week, then you perhaps need to create 2 unique posts per week and use your other blog time to find articles from the directories or do headline commentary. If you have other friends out in the blogosphere or offline friends who know a lot about your niche, you can also get time efficiencies by having them create posts for you. Guest columnists and guest bloggers are fun for both you and your readers. It can add variety of perspective, help build the community, and save you valuable time while still providing quality, unique content to your blog. So as you continue to grow with your blog, bring your content management to the forefront while you find the right balance of original and borrowed materials. Finding a balance between your online and offline life will impact what gets created for the blog. Thoughtful planning can make finding this balance rewarding and entertaining for both you and your readership. Chapter 5. Posting and Search Engine Optimization. Now that you understand the basics of finding content for your blog, it is time to focus on getting readers for your blog. Remember, just because a blog is created doesn't mean anyone reads it. You need to be sure that people are finding your blog whenever they search for content in your niche. This can be done by optimizing your blog for the web and attaching keywords to your blog post. Now, the whole concept of search engine optimization, SEO, gets a lot of press, but few people really understand how it works. This is because it seems to be pretty complicated, or at least the way it is described makes it seem pretty complicated. However, all a regular blogger needs to know is how to get noticed. You can learn how to get noticed by increasing your understanding of how SEO works. SEO simply means improving the volume and quality of your traffic by making your site appear more often in web searches for your niche. Some carry this a little further and claim that SEO means getting your website onto the first page of Google search results for your niche. This is desirable because the closer to the top of the list your blog appears, the more people are likely to click through to your site. This is talked about in web circles as your search ranking, and the whole point is to improve your search ranking by optimizing your content for web search. To optimize your blog for the web, you need to learn how content is sorted for the web. Each of the major search engines has a program known as a bot or web crawler that continuously reviews everything that is posted on the web. These bots look for the words and phrases used on a page and sort the content according to the words it contains in a concept loosely defined as relevance. Relevance and web crawlers/bots. For an example of how the crawling process works in practice, it helps to work with a sample text. Let's consider this paragraph. If you have a winning way with words, you may be interested in learning more about direct mail copywriting. The field offers powerful writers the opportunity to be free of geographical constraints, to earn passive income, and to pay their bills without having to work a boring 9-to-5 job. In short, direct mail copywriting is a very tempting career option for many writers. Now, while it is true that you can make a very good living with direct mail copywriting, not everyone who enters the field is going to be able to do it full time. Clients do not come crawling out of the woodwork and run straight for your door. The successful copywriter has to attract new clients, maintain existing relationships, and consistently deliver copy that converts. Jennifer Adams for Fred Cash. What are some of the words used in this paragraph more than once? Maybe you chose copywriting, writers, and direct mail. The web bots would do the same thing on a larger scale. Thus, if you were looking for information about dog food and typed dog food store into Google, this article would not appear in the search results because the bots would not consider it relevant. The phrase dog food store does not appear once in the sample text, so the bots would skip over this article when pulling up choices for the search results. On the other hand, if you were looking for writers for an ad campaign and typed direct mail copywriter, this article might appear on the first page of your search results. It used your search words, also known as your keywords, multiple times, prompting the bots to match you with an article where your desired words appeared more than once. Relevance, keywords, and content. Now, relevance is not a perfect content sorting method, but it is the prevailing method. Therefore, to earn traffic for your blog and your niche, you need to write relevant content based on keywords that are appropriate for your niche. And you already know how to find these keywords. Yes, you do. Honest. Remember Chapter 2, Finding Your Niche? I asked you to do some research to determine if your niche topic was popular by having you look at search volume. Using those same tools, you can also find a few good keywords for your blog post. As a reminder for those who do not want to turn back to Chapter 2, here are the links to those tools again. The Google Keyword Tool is at adwords.google.com. Select Keyword Tool External. The SEO Book Keyword Tool is at tools.seobook.com. Keyword Tools SEO Book. For example, say your blog was about dog food. You already know how to use the keyword tracker tools to get a count of searches on the number of searches performed by people looking for information about dog food. Entering dog food in the keyword trackers reveals that 63 million people did a search last week for dog food. But that's pretty broad as a topic if you're looking for ideas for a post. So let's break that down into something that we can use. As you look down the traffic volume report, see what other terms were paired with dog food. For example, there were 300,000 searches for organic dog food and over 700,000 searches for Purina dog food. Add those numbers together, and you will notice that if you write a post that discusses the merits of organic dog food versus traditional Purina dog food, you could potentially rank highly on 1 million searches. This could be a great piece of traffic to target as you try to attract visitors to your site, and it would be worth your time to write a post on this topic. However, organic vegetarian dog food only earned 574 searches last week. This is not enough traffic to make it worth your time and effort to write a thoughtful post about organic vegetarian dog food. Not enough people are interested, so you won't make any money writing about that topic, as a rule of thumb. Creating blog postings based on this kind of keyword research is known as creating keyword-optimized content. It can be a very effective way to pull in additional web traffic and get new ideas for post topics for your blog. Frequent content updates with keyword-relevant content will also earn you points from the bots. You see, the bots may be just computer programs, but they were created by very smart people. They can tell if you are engaged in black hat methods for improving your ranking, and they will penalize you for doing those kinds of activities. There are many tricks that can be used, but one of the most common and annoying is known as keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing means taking a group of popular keywords and packing them repeatedly into an article to boost a search ranking. at the expense of readability and even making basic grammatical sense. Because it effectively draws reader to nonsense post, it makes the web crawler look like it can't sort properly. This is bad because a bot that doesn't deliver good search results to you encourages you to use another search engine. As an example of this in real life, the Google bot is widely considered more effective than the Microsoft bot, so most of the world goes to Google for information. Keyword stuffing can look like this. If you have a winning way with Purina dog food words, you may be interested in organic dog food, learning more about direct mail copywriting Purina dog food. The Field Organic Dog Food offers powerful writers the opportunity to Purina dog food be free of geographical organic dog food constraints, to earn passive income Purina dog food, and to pay their bills without having to work a boring 9-to-5 job. In short, direct mail copywriting is a very tempting career option for many writers seeking organic dog food. As you can see, this is a terrible paragraph now. It doesn't properly address the topic, it doesn't give good information to readers, and it is painful to read. This kind of writing for your blog will not earn you natural visitors, and the bots will see to it that you stop appearing in search rankings. Therefore, it behooves you to build relevant content with thoughtful posting based on good keyword research, not keyword stuffing. Keywords, tags, and titles. You have your keywords and a thoughtful post on your niche topic built from the keyword material. As you go to post your blog entry, you may want to take a second look at your title and also tag your posting. The title is a very important item if you are going to pull in blog traffic from searches. Remember how the bots crawl all over the web, continuously looking for updates and classifying content as relevant or not. One other thing that the bots have been programmed to do is to scan the content in the same way that a human might. More attention to the title and the first few paragraphs than to the rest of the piece. Thus, titles get counted more heavily when figuring keyword counts. Also, in many search results, only the title of the article appears, so you will want to have a catchy title that accurately describes the content of the post.